So over here we have an example of a graphite ferrule, and of course it's made of graphite, but it's made to be the same inner diameter as the outer diameter of this PTFE tubing. Alright, so now I'm going to take a new capillary out of our stash that we have. This is a stainless steel capillary. It has a very small inner diameter. I think it's about 125 microns. The outer diameter, as I said, is about 250 microns. So the first step in changing the capillary is you should always touch it just using gloves. You don't want to contaminate it with fingerprints and whatever else you might have on your hands. So next you want to insert it into the probe, and inside the probe, as you can see right in there, there is a conductive sleeve with a really small hole, which is the same as this conductive sleeve over here. It's just a piece of foam with some polymer that allows the electrochemistry to take place when ionization occurs. So the first thing I'm going to do is insert this capillary into the inner hole of the conductive sleeve, and I need to do it in such a way that I'm not going to puncture the sleeve. So I want to make sure I can get it into the hole. So now the capillary is inside the sleeve. So next, I put this nut on. You can see there's an O-ring that allows for close contact between the two metal surfaces. So we just put the nut on and screw it on. Next, I'm going to feed the small capillary into the small inner diameter of the PTFE tubing with the graphite ferrule attached. And I'm going to push it in so that the capillary is pretty much flush with the end of the PTFE tubing. Alright, so next I can feed the capillary in through the really small hole on the end of the spray nozzle. Can be really tricky to see. There we go. And then we're going to screw on the head. When I screw on this nozzle head, I want to tighten it just enough so that the capillary only slightly emerges from the end, like so. Maybe just a touch more. So here you can see that the capillary is emerging slightly from the spray head. So that should be about right. So now we can tighten this nut. Next, we want to add the peak union. Doesn't matter which end gets screwed on. Just want it finger tight. Don't want to over tighten, because that will break the graphite ferrule, which we don't want to happen. Now we're going to attach this piece. Okay. Put the screws in the end. I'm going to tighten this set screw with an Allen key. So we'll tighten on the peak union, hold it in place. Just finger tight is good. Alright, now we have everything put back together in the probe. So we can put the probe back into the source. And you want to turn it so that these two contact points are, I'll turn it for you. You want these two contact points to make contact with the metal sources there. But you'll know they've made contact because they'll screw in together. So now I'm going to reattach the spectrometer. Screw the probe into the source. Everything's connected. I'm going to reconnect the hoses. This one is for nebulizer gas, the desalvation gas on the top. The electrical connection for the probe. Note the red dot goes on the top. It will only fit in one way. This is for the capillary. Doesn't matter how that one goes. Alright. And now you've changed the capillary and you're ready to restart your reaction again.